Good evening, MIUI AU users. Flash here for something a little bit different. As you can see, Desire, that we all know and love. And in the last year it's provided much entertainment, and it's been a bit of a time sink too, really. You probably won't notice, up in the top corner there, it says, no SIM. What would that be, I wonder? Well, that would be because MIUI official in China sent me a Mi-1. Here it is. It's quite thin. I don't have my tripod, sadly, so ignore the camera. My Desire's in a case, so it's a little bit. I think it's on par with the Desire, but it's slightly taller. There's the face. It has capacitive buttons, and the entire face is one piece of glass. Right. So before I continue, I need to discuss this. This has a few implications for MIUI Australia. The first one being, I would have to develop 2 ROMs instead of just one. Well, not develop, translate and MIUI Australianize. But don't fear, I'll be passing the Desire on to somebody else to use in my family, so I'll still have access to it, and I'll still be developing, Australianizing for the Desire primarily. This, the Mi-1 will just be for my own entertainment for now, since I don't imagine there are many users who would want to stick somebody else's translations on it. Anyway, so I'll show you a little bit about it. Again, the generosity of MIUI official in China is outstanding. I believe other big distributions were also sent a sample unit as well, but since nobody else appears to have received theirs yet, I thought I'd quickly chuck up a bit of a video about it. So anyway, so on this side we've got the micro USB port on the side. Interesting. That'll be interesting. On the other side we've got a volume rocker. We'll get to this little button in a sec. On the top you've got the 3.5mm headphone jack and power button. On the back you have the 8 megapixel camera, and down there a speaker, and next to the camera is the noise cancellation microphone. On the front, of course, you have the speaker grill, which is just there, and next to it you have like a 4-colored LED, which means you can do some pretty crazy LED effects. And of course down here, when I turn it on, you'll see you've got menu, home, and back capacitive buttons. And this key here is called the My key. That's an in-joke for Australians, because My key never works. Anyway, I think, well, the word on the road is that it's actually pronounced MIUI, but I think I'll still call it MIUI, simply because Australians just do everything the wrong way. Now, it's an interesting button. If you long press it, it will open. Well, if you short press it and you long press it, they do different things. Currently, if I long press it, it will open the camera. I don't know whether or not, I haven't tested it yet. I've only had it for half a day. I haven't tested whether it actually acts as the shutter, but long pressing it opens up the camera. Short pressing it, I think, does something different. Anyway, so I'll turn it on and have a quick look. I haven't had time to translate it yet. I've had a meeting tonight, so that you can see the capacitive buttons. By the way, it's a rocket ship. It's got the Qualcomm 9. I don't remember the model number off the top of my head. It's the one that's in the Sensation, the Evo 3D. It's very fast, very, very fast. it makes the Desire look slow. And it's a year old, so it is a little bit slow. Anyway, so I haven't done much to it yet. I still need to fill, and it's mostly in Chinese. Though MIUI's slowly been increasing the English available, but sadly the stock translations are well, they're not up to MIUI Australia's standards. So I'll be taking care of that. Please ignore that plate there. I'll be taking care of that tonight, even though I have a uni tomorrow morning. So I'll quickly show you some cool stuff. The multi-touch tester. There's an 8 there, but when you push down your 8th point, it goes a bit crazy. So I'll see if I can do this. You got 5 fingers. I'll be able to show you 5. 5. Try and get my pinky in. 6. Nope. Anyway, it does 7. 8th point goes crazy. So won't worry about that. The 2 other things I'll show you. I'll make another video when it's in proper English and I know what it does. Here's the camera, by the way. Long press opens up the camera. Let's see. If I push the shutter, it took a photo when I pushed the shutter. Pushed the my key. Pretty crazy stuff there. Dedicated camera button that also acts as another button. That's cool. Settings. In settings, it scrolls exactly like it used to in Froyo. It just looks like that Desire's getting a little bit old, unfortunately, as it happens. Next, I'll show you Quadrant. I was pretty baffled. Run full benchmark. Okay, so we're zooming through Quadrant. Yeah. So it's got the Adreno 220 graphics processing unit, which is included in the system on a chip from Qualcomm, which is very fast. I think it's arguably faster than the Mali 400, which is what you would find in the Galaxy S2. And I think it may be a little faster than Tegra 2, which would be found in the Atrix. Let's proceed, shall we? Yes. And what do we get? We get 2,700. And if the second time I ran it, I got 3,500-ish. So it's a fast unit. I think it comes down to storage space too. Now, I won't get too carried away because we're at 8 minutes. I'm not too sure how recovery works yet. It's a bit of magic. It wanted to do an over-the-air update, but I didn't let it. So, menu, recovery. This is the only way I found you can get into recovery is using Updater. I need to work out what the key combination is. So, it's restarting now. We've got this nice logo, and this is recovery. Look at that. It's got a battery icon up the top there, and it's My Recovery 1.0.0.0. Pick the language, which you've got to use the rocker to get to. Power button to select. Now your options are reboot, wipe and reset, install update zip to system 1, mount USB storage and power off. Now, as far as I can tell, I don't know too much about it yet. System 1 and System 2, they're kind of 2 system partitions, and what happens when you do an update is it will install it to one of the systems, so the other one you can fall back to if things all fall to bits, which is dandy. I'd be interested in being able to boot 2 different ROMs. Then again, there aren't any other ROMs for this device yet, so that would be a moot point. Now, last thing I'll show you is the insane boot speed. Okay, reboot up the top there, and go. Reboot to System 1, I guess System 2 is empty. Okay, so rebooting. It'll be really quick. We're at 9 minutes 55. This will be up in 20 seconds, and then I can post this for you to see. Cool little sound effect. Wait for it. And that was it. That's it. That was from a cold boot. Under 20 seconds. Pretty crazy stuff. Anyway, this is Flash from MIUI Australia with a really quick view of the MIUI Mi1, or however you would like to pronounce it. Yeah, just a reminder, fellow users and followers, the Desire will still be supported, only the Desire. So, have yourselves a Merry Christmas in advance, please. Goodbye.